Let me show you how this is going to play out. I'm going to inspire you. You're going to be inspired. It's going to activate you. You're going to go out and do some of the things that I'm showing you that I want to do. Because not everything that I say I'm going to do on here is actually going to get done. I've got 1,000,001 plates spinning. The world is shifting. So we're just trying to take our little pieces of the pie and make them into the grandiose experiment that we're doing. So right now I'm on site for a future project that I'm working on right now. Let me show you. All right, so I have a couple other videos. There's some really cool stories that involve this space. I grew up in those apartments from like the age of well, my dad lived there I think when I was like 10 years old, and so we came down a couple summers but didn't live there officially until I turned 12. And so those apartments and this field, which is now a walking park, and some like those workout equipment things, and they all work. Everything works, and sometimes we still find trash. And so part of what I'm doing right now, as you can see, I'm barefoot on the ground. I met some of the people that work with the city the other day. I got that on video. You can see the synchronicity of that. But I'm thinking about a grounding station, an area where you don't have to worry about ants or pokey things or trash or whatnot, and you get to come out and ground. So some of the people that are walking, there'll be maybe a sign and something that shows them like, hey, come out to this area where you can ground. Because what's going to be built here sometime in the near future is a playground. I don't know where they're going to put it, but I've looked at the property, just walked around it, and looked at some things that I didn't ever pay attention to before. Like, I'm leveling the property right now with my eyes. So that's what I've been walking around looking at, where the water flows. Really cool thing is I looked on Google, the terrain, right? So I can see the satellite vision of the landscape of this from an overview, eagle's eye. And I was like, wow, the grass is like, not green, except for here and here. So immediately I can see exactly where the water flows. And now I come out and it makes sense because I can see the lay of the land. And I used to live out here, so I know that this place can flood. There's a creek back over there. It's Olmos Creek, and it used to be a natural flowing river, right? Like part of the San Antonio River all combined. I've looked at the whole layout of this city, just about, and planning a whole solar punk idea, mission to bring, grow food everywhere and have nature spaces and water flowing again, and like the whole thing. And this, where I grew up, could be my first actualization of that thing. I'm dreaming of like pyramids out here as a sculpture, or those mounds that are like soft for children to run up and down, like the hills that they put at some of the playgrounds. But this would be like a Mayan pyramid, so it's still safe. It's not step like Chichen Itza, where it's wide enough where you're gonna roll down it. You're not gonna fucking fall all the way down, or something. I don't know, like even a garden, because I know where the water flows. Right over there comes from the street, and then over there, I don't know if I'm pointing correctly, wherever there's a fence. Let me see if I can zoom in. Yeah, right. Nope. Yep. Right over there. So right over there is where there's like this water flow and the topography. So the water gathers around down there. And so anyway, like, we want to be very smart about this. I want to reach out to them ahead of time and see how what kind of playground they're gonna put up, and if there's ways we can harvest rainwater from any of the solid, maybe if there's a rooftop built when they do it, or hey, maybe they haven't chosen the playground yet, the type, and we can choose one that's more like aesthetically pleasing for a garden type atmosphere. This could potentially be like a soundscape, playground, workout, walking park, meditation, grounding, grow food, food forest thing. And Infinite You, Wellness Plus Synergy, has an opportunity to manage this land, working with several organizations. And so I find that quite fascinating. And this is why some of the people that cannot hear this story, not meaning that I won't let them hear it, they just don't get it, are going to be, I have new rules of engagement for TikTok, and I'm looking for those that can understand and really feel what I'm talking about here, and how we go outside of this box of TikTok and go be the change, instead of talking about what the beginning of life and the ending of life, like all the things that just, you know, come on. Like, there's opportunities where you can literally go lay your stake down on this existence that you call a life, and make a difference for future generations. So like the legacy is left behind in a very big way. I'm an ex-heroin addict, almost homeless, product of a broken home, you know, all the things. So what is stopping you? You are enough. You can do this. You can go, let's see empty land, and I bet you can find organizations that can show you how to get the money, and then you're like, oh wow. And I was able to create a business, and now I make money where I do something that helps humanity and future generations. So that's what I'm here for. Or, you know, that's why you don't hear me talking about selling all my stuff all the time, because you'll find that when you find the projects, and if you agree with what I'm doing as a being, then you will want to support me by purchasing our products, so that, and I shouldn't have to sell that. And that's why I'm not a salesperson. I'm here doing, and I'm here to inspire, and if you agree with that, then you can assist in supporting, and that's up to you to make that decision. I am open. So anyway, I'm going to take one last walk around the lap. I'm going to take a lap around, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Looking for people that are willing to put in the work and not just talk about it. So new engagement rules are activated. Love always and always. Peace.